and welcome to the Untouched Quest. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Siri, and we are reading the ElfQuest comics issue by issue, so if you want to follow the story, you can read ElfQuest for free at elfquest.com. And remember to follow us on your favorite podcast platform.
Thank you to everyone who have supported us through coffee so far. If you would like to support us as well, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/TUQ podcast. Today we're going to talk about Wild Hunt number 18 and 19. The hunt had an abrupt ending. An elf and his wolf friend gets gravely injured. The Wolfriders are driven from their sanctuary. Soldiers are waiting by the tree line. Bearclaw's trickery is influencing the human interactions. And Lehrigen turns against his own kind.
Surigosh? Is that a name or something? Or have I missed something? Like what this
I don't know.
Surigosh.
But afterwards they say like that he spoke elfin language, so I took it like maybe he's saying something in Elvish.
This is how it sounds for the other humans when he's talking. Yeah, because I kind of question that too. They're like, oh, he speaks Elvish, but he haven't had really any interactions.
No, we haven't really talked to them, but like he said that, and then they say, hi, Mender, he knows our talk. So I was like, I think maybe that was like how something he said in Elvish sounds in human ears.
Probably.
Yeah. We basically pick up this issue right where we left off last issue.
Yeah, like Lehrigen is watching them up in the tree.
Yeah.
And I'm a little like divided if I feel he wants them to come down or if he just want them to know that he saw them in a way, but he isn't ready to hunt them right now. Like,
I feel like he doesn't really want them to die.
No,
because if he did, he could just have killed them down there.
His challenge was to bring them back alive, or not them, like to bring Mender back.
Yeah, but I think in general
alive.
he doesn't really want the elves to die. Like
maybe he is like a mad scientist. Like, he wants them to survive this whole thing so he can bring them back to his like lab and like poke them and stuff,
Maybe. But yeah, I get the feeling that he isn't really against elves. He clearly doesn't hate them, as he does a lot of things like the elves do. He knows a lot about them.
Yeah. But the elves has like they have a hard time reading him though. Like,
yeah, because
they are asking, is he friend or foe? Like, neither. I don't know. Like,
yeah, but that's mostly because he's human and he goes around with the humans and their soldiers looking for them. But he saw them and he didn't rat them out.
No, but he isn't like any other humans we've seen before,
he's not.
Though. Like, I'm really curious where he came from, like where he learned his shit. Like, like how does he speak Elfin? How does he know the Elfish way of everything, basically?
Yeah.
We can see that a lot in this issue too. Like, he knows how they operate and fight and all that.
Yeah, he does.
And where did he pick it up? Because none of the other humans are smart enough to do that, even though they're basically like our neighbors.
So the humans decide that they're skinning the animals and taking them with them, or finishing skinning them because the elves started.
Mm-hmm. And actually, I didn't realize when reading it that they also take the buck. Like, they take both the bear and the buck. So
they do.
The elves has to return with
nothing.
No prey, no new fur for the winter, no new meat. Like, all of this was for nothing.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, okay, they can take the bear. At least they have the other animal, but no.
No, they took the buck as well.
Yeah.
But Lehrigen like gives them an offering, a token, as he says.
A heart.
Yeah, he leaves the heart.
But then again, the heart is not enough food to feed the whole
No, but he thinks to himself, a token for your pride, hidden ones. After all, they were your kills in the first place.
Yeah, and it's I looked at it as more as like a sign from him to the elves as well. Like, look, I'm not like the other ones.
Yeah.
I know that you've killed this and basically like sacrificed this for us, so you wouldn't be seen by us.
Yeah. And that they probably could have taken these men down if they wanted to, but they were hiding.
Mm-hmm. And they'd even asked, like, do most humans do this? Leave the heart at the killing place? Like,
Yeah. No, they don't.
This is the first time we've like experienced this.
Yeah. And Flem is so mad.
Oh yeah, like he was even before they went to hide, and now when they basically just watched them take his kill.
Yeah. So they decide to go back empty-handed, and they're like sitting there talking about what happened, and they says that the still one, there's a stillness to him.
The still one? Who's this? Oh,
Lehrigen.
the human. Oh, the human. Yeah.
Yeah, they call him the still one, and he has a stillness. I think it's like humans make a lot of sound. They make themselves very
well. The humans, or like the humans that we've interacted with lately, is soldiers.
Yeah,
and a soldier has a lot of armor and shit. Like they can't move silent.
Yeah, but I think even from like old times, humans didn't walk through the forest silently.
No,
they like
but back
walk on
then,
branches and make a lot of sounds.
There wasn't that much like to hide from back then either for humans. No. So like, in a way, humans never had the need.
No.
To be silent that way. I don't know, like it
but
just
he's
feels
like walking kind of the way that elves are, so he doesn't make sounds when he's
like
walking.
A ninja.
Yeah, kind of like a ninja.
You even mentioned though that they're not demons to him, but they aren't good spirits either.
No, because he called them elves.
Yeah, but he doesn't like pray to them and stuff like the humans that call them good spirits do either, like leave their offerings and stuff.
Yeah, they're just like a different race, but at the same kind of level as humans in his eyes. It doesn't differentiate.
Like it's almost like treating them as equals.
Yeah.
And maybe he find them interesting, like wondering why they're hiding, and he's just curious. He just want to learn. Like he's not doing this because he wants to fight them or win over them. He just wants to learn and figure out more. He's like eager for knowledge.
And Scouter is very, very eager to leave.
Yeah, because now they decided that no one is going out anymore before Lehrigen. Yeah, that one is leaving because like he is the dangerous one. He's the one who can like fight them.
Yeah.
So it's like back to, I don't remember, like when did they
last time?
Is that like last time they didn't get to go out like that?
Very close time when they were fighting with the humans.
Oh, so like basically none of them knows like about that.
Lots of them do. Ember doesn't.
No.
And the kids doesn't. And Tilly doesn't, but the rest do. The rest are old enough.
Okay. Yeah, so then most of them actually remember that.
Yeah, most of them are around Cutter's age or older than him.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of forget like sometimes the age difference with everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
Scouter sits down with Ember and like tells her about their old hold, the Evergreen, and No Forbidden Groove, and how it was there, and how life was, and how he wishes to go back to that feeling, the smell, everything that is to live in the father tree in their safe spot.
Yeah, and like basically he can let out his cubs without being afraid.
Yeah.
He forgets though that humans are spreading. Humans are developing. There wasn't advanced humans like this back then. It wasn't that many humans either.
No, and they weren't taking up that much land.
No, they're describing them like as rats. That is just like taking over all the land.
Yeah. Even Ember even says that, I want that too, Scouter. We have to find some place where we can stay, where humans won't find us. That's not too easy these days. Like, that's true, because humans are everywhere.
Yeah, they're spreading, evolving, everything. Like, you can probably find a place in the jungle forests somewhere that the humans are not right now. But, like, just look at today. I feel there's barely a centimeter on the earth that we haven't really explored. And if it is, it's more like in the ocean bottom.
Yeah. Or
like ocean floor,
Amazonas forest.
Yeah, but like, like we still fly over with like radar, helicopter, sonar, or something.
It's just that it's kind of dangerous to go in there, so people usually don't do that. But
and there are people living there, but we as like advanced civilization, we know about them. We don't go there. So we would find them.
Yeah,
if they live there.
Yeah. So Ember goes out to Rowb to ask if they could get a tunnel near the woods.
Nah. You get the tunnels we've digged for you. Like we're
not digging any new ones. Sorry.
No, we like the ones we have.
Yeah.
And you are our guest, not our bosses.
Yeah.
So no. And it's also mentioning that, have you forgot like our deal? You get to stay if you bring us meat and fur, and you're not doing that right now. So
I don't know if you're staying here much longer.
Yeah. Remember, we had a deal. I'm hungry for meat, okay?
And so are the elves.
Yeah.
They're actually fighting over meat.
Yeah. So the only ones who get to go out is the wolves, but it's like where the troll caves are, it's not like in the middle of the forest somewhere where there's a lot of wild animals. They're like close to a city. So what are they hunting? Yeah, like what are they hunting? Like pigs?
Yeah, obviously.
But they run out of pigs after a while too.
Yeah. So Scouter hears about the pigs in the town. So he decides to sneak through the tunnel with his wolf to go look for the pigs.
I don't feel he's looking for the pigs. Like he just wants to get out. It feels like an excuse to just like, I'm tired of being stuck in here.
Yeah, but he also wants to get meat.
Yeah, and figure out what the Still Ones is doing. Actually, he says, like, at least let me go find out what the Still Ones and his followers are up to.
Yeah. And we do see them. They're in a tavern, and a lot of people are trying to join his crew. But he's very particular about what kind of people he wants to join.
Yeah, and he's smart. Like, he has a clever way of doing it. Did you notice, though, when Scouter is, like, looking into the tavern, he's like, oh, no, there's, like, a thick frost on the window. I can't, like, see past it. And he's, like, scratching the window. And I was like, how did no one notice that? You know, like, when you're scratching your car from ice, everyone can hear you. So it's not like...
It makes this really disgusting sound.
Yeah, it's not like a sound you would ignore, especially when you won't expect it.
But
or maybe it's just like
tavern, so it may be really
loud.
crowded and loud in there.
Yeah, I just found it a little bit like, why didn't anyone notice this awful sound?
Yeah, but I'm guessing it's a lot of people in there, a lot of sound, so that it kind of drowns it out.
Probably.
So one of the men that wants to join is the father of the child that was sacrificed to the Redeemer, and he wants to join because he's so full of hate and he hates the elves.
Yeah, and he wants revenge.
Yeah.
He wants them to pay for what they did. And I'm like, well, if you want revenge, go after your own people. Like, the elves has nothing to do with this. Like,
this was humans.
You guys sacrifice these boys.
Yeah, this is humans.
The Redeemer. Like, no, not the elves. The elves basically saved you. Like, if they wouldn't be there, the Redeemer would still be alive. And you would still sacrifice people to the Redeemer.
But Lehrigen turns him away and saying that he doesn't want people full of hate in his army.
Which is clever because he wants people to be smart when acting. Like, think before you act.
Yeah.
Like, don't just be like,
He wants them to be cautious and
Yeah.
think about their movements, not filled of hate and ready to jump at the first elf they see.
No.
Because that's going to be your death.
Mm-hmm. We can see that later too, like how stupid most of these humans are, and like why don't they ever listen?
Yeah. And right outside of the tavern, Lehrigen's near-wolf attacks Scouter's wolf.
Oh yeah, right before that though, you have Rowb who's stopping Moldov, which is the boy's father, and being like, I heard you want to fight. You can fight with me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gathering people to go
He wants
against
people full of hate.
Yeah, like Rowb was never like willingly going with Lehrigen.
No, he was told to.
Yeah, and he's basically like working against him because he wants everything done his way, and he wants to be the hero of the Jun so he can be like.
And also he
number
thinks
one.
that there's a lot of money to be gained from getting this, and he wants the money.
Yeah.
He doesn't want Lehrigen to get the money, so he's doing everything he
But
can.
let's be honest, I don't trust the new Jun, so
No.
no.
But the wolf and near-wolf starts fighting quite bad.
Yeah, do we know, is it the wolf or is it the dog that is attacking first, or is it just more like they jump each other at the same time?
It looks like they jump each other at the same time.
Okay. Since they discussed this later, that the wolf was starting to be a little old, and he couldn't even fight a near wolf, and I felt this like, did he try to
If you look at this
him,
picture,
then,
like the near wolf is coming towards the wolf.
But then I feel like the near wolf is protecting his owner, but then I don't know what the wolf agenda is like.
He was
I don't know.
sniffing, and like he was. I think he maybe have been attacked first.
Okay, yeah,
because
like it makes more
the
sense.
The near wolf
though.
is coming around the corner growling. He's kind of coming in aggressively towards the wolf.
Yeah,
so
it's like protecting him. So.
Yeah, I would say that. Scouter hears what's going on and he runs towards it. And on his way there, he like runs into and like he runs straight over a child.
I totally missed that. I thought there was like the Moldov that was like tripping the little boy.
If you look at the clothing, it's clearly
like when you said
clothing.
It is Scouter who's like so eager to get to the wolf fighting.
He runs like right over the child.
Yeah, and the child even says like, "Sir, your dog. A fight looks like one of the wolves from." And it's like, yeah, and that like, oh. I wondered how Scouter was injured, but he got bitten by the dog.
Yeah, in the leg.
Yeah, and then they jumped down the hole.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Got it.
And it's good that he jumped down so fast because Lehrigen is there like the next fucking second.
I think he saw them.
Yeah.
But
it would have been worse if like he was still standing there.
Oh, yeah, like so he could catch them, yeah.
Yeah. He was literally down the hole already when he came, so.
Yeah, it's time for him to tend to his wounded dog.
Yeah.
The dog was ready to follow in the tunnel, though. When Lehrigen was yelling to him, don't follow.
Yeah, like, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm. But Scouter and the wolf Scrabble is so injured, so I feel like they're more injured than the dog. So if you would jumped after them, the dog would have survived, not them. But you never know.
Yeah, I think that the wound on Scouter's leg is a quite bad one.
It
says later that the blood is like pumping.
Yeah,
meaning it's an artery that is been severed, which is very fatal. Yeah,
you can even say we can even notice when he's sending for help, she's like, oh, he's hurt. His sending is so weak.
Yeah, like, he's about to die.
Yeah, like I would imagine, because when you're thinking, you don't have different volume of thinking. It's not like you're yelling inside your own head.
No.
So when it's getting weaker, it's because your energy is like draining.
Lehrigen carries his dog into the tavern and puts him on a table to help him.
Yeah, and then the tavern master, whatever call him, is like, don't put that filthy dog on my table.
His words, your hovel and everything in it, leave us be.
And the little boy has like gathered a lot of things from the kitchen to like
water
help.
And cloth. And
yeah, and he's like, you're emptying our storage just to help this animal. Like, no, don't do that. It's like, I don't care. Move.
Fuck off.
And I like it. Like, basically, this little boy is the only one who's noticed that the trolls have been stealing the pigs. And he's like, don't tell anyone. But I've been noticing, I didn't tell anyone because the pigs aren't my master's pigs.
Yeah, so I don't
just
really
let it
care.
happen because nothing's going to happen with me if they find out either.
And he says that he's seen they're squishy and green and ugly. I've seen them down by the water.
And they call them digger folks.
Yeah, digger folk. Because they dig tunnels.
And I like it how Lehrigen is talking to the boy. He's not like, oh, you're foolish imagination.
Little boy.
Yeah, he's like, tell me more. This is interesting. And the boy is like so excited.
Yeah.
Because a grown up, like with a lot of power, is actually eager to listen.
So he goes out to look at the tunnel. And it's like, all the way to the beach, eh? Like he's thinking about where the tunnels could go. Are there more of them and whatnot?
Yeah, meanwhile in the tunnel though, they're running to help Scouter and the wolf.
Yeah.
And Mender is like, I can smell how much they've been bleeding. I know they're badly wounded.
Yeah.
And it's just like he can smell the amount of blood. It just a so good description of like how badly wounded they are, I feel. Like they never described any wound like this before. It was like, for me, it hit hard when he said like, I can smell the amount of blood.
Yeah, and he even says that Cursed Wolf took chunks out of both of them.
Yeah. It's a little, we can't really get the visual effect here because it is in black and white.
Yeah.
But we could have probably seen a lot of red here if it wasn't. There's a lot of black, but black isn't as effective as like if it was blue red.
No. Amanda is very busy healing Scouter because he's worse wounded and Scubbers is old, so they will prioritize Scouter.
Of course, he's an elf. Yeah. Elf versus wolf. And like they said, that Scouter was old.
And so if Scouter's injuries weren't that bad, they would have saved Scabbers first.
Yeah, of course, because like
they could save, they could help. Yeah, they could help Scouter later.
Yeah. But now it's like which lives to save first. But then there is some gray powder coming down the tunnel.
Yeah, and they're like gray powder.
It's blast rock.
Yeah.
Which means dynamite or some other like
bomb, like kind explosive.
Yeah.
So Mender lifts up Scouter and runs through the tunnel, and they're like, we need to go now.
Yeah, but they are too few to actually be able to carry
Scrabble.
Yeah.
There's no time to carry him.
No, because like there is only Mender. I don't know who's the two other that he was with him. Two other elves.
You want to guess once which two other elves came from?
Duchenne and Tealate, of course. Like when you're running right here, it's a little hard to see like who they are. Like,
it's hard to see that this is Mender.
Yeah, but with the hair, I could I knew it was Mender.
Yeah.
But and it's only two of them because Mender is carrying Scouter.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't run and carry a wolf, only two of them.
No, and they wouldn't be able to run fast enough.
No. But at least he was old, and like Ember says to Mender later that Scrabble were old.
Yeah.
And he would have probably been taken by the other pack members sooner rather than later anyway. So this was like, I feel like she's trying to say was more like a nice way for him to go. instead
Yeah.
of like being an outcast.
Yeah, being thrown out of his pack.
Yeah.
Back in the human village, they look up several tunnels after this. And they fall in a lot of traps.
Yeah, like they're trying to map the whole troll
Yeah.
village, or what to call it.
Back in the troll caves, though, Grub and Ember is talking, and Grub is telling Ember that as soon as Scouter is fit to move, they have to leave.
Yeah, she's basically mad because that nice, beautiful tunnel they have dug previously is now gone.
Yeah, they can't get more pigs.
No.
Pigs are gone.
Like, honestly, how many pigs do they have?
Yeah.
But yeah, like her, or everything that's in her head is like, my tunnel. You ruined my tunnel. You have to go. And I like also that she says, it's gonna be nice to have more green down here than pink.
Yeah.
I'm like, they are not that pink. They're pretty sun-kissed. So it's not more. It's more like brown than pink. But okay.
No, there's only 2 that is sun-kissed.
But still, like, they are not like pink. Like,
no, they're like beige.
Yeah, like, yeah. I didn't like that she called it pink, but it was still fun though.
Yeah. It's more to describe.
I like green.
Yeah. So it's in the middle of winter, and the Wolfriders have to leave the troll caverns.
Yeah, and they figure out the best thing is go to the forest, but to get there, they have to like sprint past like an open field.
Yeah, because that's the closest tunnel that the trolls had.
Yeah, and normally humans won't go up there.
No.
Because they don't have any roads and they don't climb up there.
Yeah, it's very steep. But around the corner, Rowb and his soldiers come, and they start firing arrows at them.
Yeah, they're waiting by the tree line as well. There's a lot of humans waiting for them there.
At the tree line is Lehrigen's men.
Oh, so they are like attacking like 2 different parties.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like right now working together.
You know, they're attacking like 2 different parties.
Okay.
Rowb doesn't really care about killing elves. Lehrigen does.
Yeah, okay. So Lehrigen doesn't really know that Rowb is there to ruin his ambush. He is also kind of surprised by Rowb and his men storming the elves riding. Like, since they don't work together.
Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of working together, but they're not. You know?
Mm-hmm. But, well, to get away from all the humans, like attacking them from every angle, Ted is using his magic to create like a monster that only the horses can see and not the humans.
No, he's like forming himself into a horse.
Oh, he's
and
forming
telling
himself.
the horses to run wild.
Yeah, because like the horses can see or feel that energy, while the humans can't. And the humans get like super confused by everything.
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on with our horses? And Teddy's making, like the other elves are like running underbelly.
Yeah.
So that they wouldn't be shot. But Teddy's making himself such an easy target, like sitting straight up with his arms out, and he gets shot right in the chest or in the stomach.
Yeah. And right when he does this, he is like, what can I do to be more important to Ember? And his only thought is like, let's get shot and like sacrifice myself. It's like, yeah, Ember will love you, but you will be dead.
Yeah.
You know?
He can't let her down.
No, but what's the point if you can't live to see the outcome?
Yeah,
like,
Ember wouldn't want you to do that.
No. When Ember is like, okay, Tate is making this distraction, let's split. We need to go like half left, half right. And they basically like split half left, half right. And I'm like, that's impossible. When you tell a group of humans that, like one person gonna go to the right, and everyone is like, where do I go? Where do I go?
Yeah.
Like, no one can do like that. Like, you need to like, you and you go there, you and you go there.
But maybe they were like, okay, I'm on this side of Tate, so I go that way. I'm on this side of Tate, so I go that way.
I just felt like this is an impossible order.
Yeah, but it's probably how it went down.
Probably.
We get a view into the human camp after everything with the horses. And the horses have trampled the humans and thrown them off.
It's been like a major stampede. Like, the
people
horses
are dead.
is probably like long gone too. Like, they've been running away.
Yeah, and people are dead. People have broken legs. They're severely hurt.
Yeah, you can see like some can't even move from the waist down. Some has like some leg or one leg to still walk on. And it's like it's a bloodbath, basically. We can see like different type of leadership here.
Yeah,
very. Rowb is so eager to follow the elves and be like, let's continue. Like, some are dead.
Whatever, let's follow now.
Yeah. And
Lehrigen is more into, well, people are hurt and people are dead. We need to help the wounded and we need to bury the dead before we can even think about following the elves.
Yeah, like, you don't have any men to help you follow the elves. Like, we need to care to our own before we can find anyone else. Like, if we go after them, you go on your own, basically, because everyone else is hurt.
Yeah. And they like have this argument because Rowb thinks that he can give orders to Lehrigen.
Mm-hmm.
He says, no, you follow my orders, not some skin cold fool of. I will say this once. You are in charge of the soldiers, but I am in charge of the hunt. I command you. I trust you're clear on that now, Rowb.
Yeah. Like, Rowb is the chief of the soldier, but he is not the chief of the mission.
No.
Which he's totally misunderstood. Or like, he don't want to listen on that here. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to listen to that. He's not used to following others' orders, I think. And this is where the big split between Rowb and Lehrigen's men really starts showing.
Mm-hmm.
We can see the elves have found themselves a place to hide and to heal.
Yeah, it feels like a really good halt this time.
Yeah.
Like, they actually feel content with the place they found to heal
and it's
up.
like Lehrigen says that we're in the forest. That's their area.
Yeah.
We can't fight them in the forest.
No, this is their special place. And they know, like, basically every ins and outs on this place.
Yeah.
And we don't.
Yeah. Amber says to the rest that they have to go find Tate. Somebody find him, he's hurt.
Dushine does.
Yeah, she does. She finds him and he does not look good. Not at all.
No, like, it takes the whole night to heal him when Dushine brings him back.
It's so sweet when she goes out to find him because the first thing she finds is one of the wolf cubs. And the wolf cubs leads her to him, like, help him, help him. And when she picks him up on her wolf to help him, he's like, fire here? Ember?
Yeah, she's like, no, it's Dushine. I'm taking you to Ember. He's like, oh, Ember. Like, that's everything he can, like, think of.
Yeah, that's so sweet. And after a whole night of healing, everyone is good and healed again.
Or almost. Like, Ted is a little bit beaten up still, but...
Yeah, but he's not in grave danger.
No.
And he started talking about what the humans want. Why do they want Mender?
And they remember the time when Lita fell through the chimney to the humans, and that... was that the Jun?
No, it was Shuna's father.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Shuna's father was like, oh, I can take her power and, like, sell it and earn a lot of money and use it to my advantage.
I can get a fortune off of Lita.
Yeah, like, he basically wanted to open up his own practice or something and, like, have a private clinic where people pay insane a lot of money to get healed.
Yeah, so after that point, Ember says that around member, everyone stays eyes high. Like everyone keep watch out around him. We need to protect him.
Which is like a little confusing for me, at least when she says that, because wasn't eyes high Skywise's mom?
Yeah.
And I was like, why are you using that way of saying when that was
maybe she were a good scout in some way, and that's why she got that name.
Yeah, like she
loved looking at the stars, so her eyes were always high.
Yeah, like maybe like she did or something. Yeah, I don't know. I like it was.
We don't get that much backstory about eyes high, so it's not. I don't know.
Yeah, and they are a little afraid though. Like they know humans are coming for them in this new hold. They can't go back to Howling Rock because they're saying that the Howling Rock is being watched. And I'm like, how do you know? But
probably, yeah. It's a safe assumption that they're watching.
It is, but at the same time, I'm like, these kind of humans are so stupid. They wouldn't leave anyone to watch over there. So like now that it's gone that much time, I would try to go back and see. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's been like a year. It's not that long.
For human, that is so.
The elves doesn't feel comfortable going back after a year because people still remember them.
For the elves, it's like just a second has gone by. Yeah. But for human, that is so impatient, like the Jun is. Like, I feel like he's like, okay, they're never going to come back to Howling Rock. They're not that stupid, you know? And I feel the Jun is not smart enough to leave a couple soldier at Howling Rock. And he won't go back to look for elves at Howling Rock.
But also this place is quite a safe place. It's a forest, which is ideal for them.
And it's only Lehrigen and his men that knows that they are there.
Yeah, and Scouter says that this place we can hold. If we were willing to kill to keep it. And Ember hates it.
Yeah, they're like, that's not the way. We don't kill to kill.
Yeah.
We can kill if it's like in war and we have to protect.
Yeah, like she says, defending is one thing, but to claim a hold by blood would truly be the demons they think us.
Yeah, like we're just giving them more fuel on their fire, basically, if we just kill them to kill them.
Yeah, and I think what Scouter says next is like brilliant. And what else are they? They breed like rats, take more and more land every turn of the seasons, driven us away from every den we've had. The way was never made to withstand a human flood.
No, but like we said previously, like when the elves, or when I first met the elves, the humans were living like in Stone Age.
Yeah.
Like a lot of years has passed.
We were in the Stone Age.
We are pretty advanced by this point. So yeah, you need to evolve the way. And I feel they do as well. They try to live by the old way, but today's way is a little different.
Yeah,
I feel.
Ember says that the way was made when two spirits chose war with humans.
Yeah. We don't want war.
No. And it was made after they got him out. Like, two spirit left.
Yeah.
He was pushed out of the tribe to go, and he founded the Go-Backs.
Mm-hmm.
And after he left, Hunter Skyfire formed the way. After he tried to make war.
Stop fighting the humans.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And at this point, Scouter is really mad. And he low-key challenges Ember.
Is Ember evil mean sending or something?
No. They're just like having a stare contest of will.
So Ember's will is like stronger, more powerful.
Yeah, you can see both of them are sending. And it's like,
but like since he is like ouch at the end, I felt like if it was like
enough.
Oh, I read ouch.
Yeah, no, it's gasp, enough. It's like they're having like this intense staring contest of who's the stronger one. It's kind of like wolves do. Like she says that he showed throat.
Yeah, like he tried to challenge her for the chief position.
Yeah, without violence, like trying to show that I am the stronger one.
Yeah.
But he gave up, so
You can see that he's a little hurt too. Like he's touching his head and like sitting down on the ground and being like, yeah.
yeah. And as Empress says that Wolfriders obey their chief. Remember that. Or next time you'll do more than show throat.
Yeah. They will fight.
Yeah. We're back with the humans, and we can see that they are tending to the wounded.
And discussing what happened and basically where to go next or like how to go on with the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Lehrigen is like, I don't want to bring a lot of men. I take myself and 4 more.
Yeah.
If there's too many who goes, it's all gonna just be like chaos.
Yeah.
I need to control the men that goes with me.
Yeah. And Rowb says that he has to come because the Jun sent him here. He says he knows me. He trusts me. You, he doesn't know or trust or even like.
And Lehrigen answered, no, Rowb, you don't like me. And the Jun trust nobody.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, the Jun just sent you because the Jun wants some of his men here just to keep me in line that I'm doing what I promised him. But I am still the chief of this mission.
This is still my hunt.
Yeah, you can wait here. I'm taking 4 men that I can trust and I know can do what I want them to do.
Yeah, what needs to be done.
And can learn. Like, I feel like he's taking a little younger men.
Yeah.
So he can shape them, teach them.
To be like him.
Yeah. Isn't he taking one, like the boy that saw the pigs? Or is it just like they look similar?
No, these ones look older than that.
Okay.
That boy was like a boy.
Yeah.
But as they get in there, he tells them to put on
Oilberry.
And they're like, but you said bitter grass hides man's scent.
Yeah. But
in summer.
What time of year does bitter grass grow?
Summer, but...
And what time of year are we now?
Winter, but... Oh.
Yeah. Elves are smarter than that.
Yeah. Bitter grass will reek like citadel perfume if it's in the wrong season. Yeah, of course it will.
Yeah, you need to hide...
You need to smell like winter.
Yeah, you need to smell and hide your smell from something that is natural for your environment right now.
Yes. So they set up a little camp and they always have someone on watch.
Until one person decides to go to the bathroom.
Yes. And that's when he sees a sexy naked elf.
And I'm wondering, is this just an elf sending an image or putting an image into the human's eyes?
It looks like Douchine.
Yeah, but like, is it physically Douchine naked in front of this man? Or is it just Douchine sending an image of herself?
They can't send to humans.
Oh, they can't put images like that? Okay.
It's Douchine.
Okay.
And he's like, holy trash, never seen anything so beautiful.
And he's stupid enough to follow her further
Yes.
into the forest.
And Lehrigen thinks to himself, it's been too long.
Does it take that long to water a tree?
Am I losing one to stupidity so soon? Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Because the next second he come flopping down from the tree, butt naked.
But does he just fall down though? I felt like he was like trapped, hanging.
Yeah, he's trapped.
Yeah.
Hanging from his feet, but he's like flopping like...
Oh, yeah, like a dead fish kind of
Yes.
flopping. Okay, I thought you meant like they threw him on the ground, but he was hanging.
No, he was hanging from his feet. But they're like... They hung him up a tree by his feet and he's trying to like...
Is he naked though? Like, I was discussing that with myself.
He may be wearing pants, but it's not drawn very obviously, so it looks like he's naked.
I felt like he might be naked. They just don't really emphasize his junks and all that because,
Censoring.
it's not porn.
Yeah.
But It would be real fun, but that he's like undressing super fast, like I'm gonna fuck this beautiful woman, and then
yes, that is trapped.
Yeah.
Unless he's naked on the top.
Yeah.
For sure. So he did at least somewhat undress. If he's wearing pants or not, unsure. It's not drawn very clearly.
Mm-hmm. And he's out. Like Lehrigen don't want anyone that stupid to continue being in his group.
Yes. And Lehrigen says, beautiful, wasn't she? Tried to tempt you away. He knows it.
Sounds like that's a trick that someone has used on him too.
Yeah, he's seen it or tried on someone else before. Like he's seen this been done before. Yeah. But the young boy gets sent back.
And before that though, like he's like, since you're out, because next time they will kill you. And I'm like, nah, they won't.
No, but like the logic is...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But no, they won't because they don't want to kill if they're not like defending themselves.
Yeah. And over by the soldiers' camp, we can see Pike and maybe Redlands?
But the Redlands isn't a part of this group. Redlands isn't in Ember's group. I think this is Jun.
Who the fuck is it? Oh, maybe it's Jun.
Yeah, I thought it was Jun. Redlands isn't here.
It isn't very clear. We see someone from the back.
Yeah.
It may be Jun. And they are putting dreamberry wine into the humans' drinking skins.
Which Pike is not that happy about because he's like, we're wasting this beautiful juice on other beings and they don't even appreciate it.
So what did you think were going to happen when he drank it?
I thought they were not going to be poisoned, but like, you know, like a super strong kind of alcohol.
Yeah, so like shit-faced.
Yeah, like morphine type thing, like high in a way.
Yeah.
But they describe it later that dreamberries are
poisonous to humans.
Yeah.
So it works pretty well on the soldiers. All of them drinking and all of them gets viciously ill.
Yeah, like Jun says that'll keep them down for days. Like they probably made sure that it wasn't fatal.
Green as moon moose.
Yeah. Like they're gonna be shitting themselves for days, but they're not gonna die.
No.
And my thought was, imagine having diarrhea while you're out camping. You don't have a toilet to like sit and rest on. You're shitting yourself in the forest.
Oh, that's terrible.
Like,
oh my gosh.
I feel that's the best move against your enemies.
Yeah. So they try doing the same on Lehrigen's men. And in the end, they are able to fill their skins because they were watching their skins a lot better than the soldiers were.
And Lehrigen basically is like watching every corner of the forest, so it's harder to sneak past him.
Yeah, but they eventually do, and he opens the skin and he like sniffs it, and they're like, "What?" And then he takes the skin from his comrade and sniffs it as well, and says, "Nobody drink."
Yeah, this is all poisoned.
Yeah, berry juice.
Yeah.
Guaranteed you'll die by morning or wish you had.
Yeah, like we said, they were not there to kill them, just to poison them a little. So, yeah. I feel like if you get that bad diarrhea, you wish you were dead because, like,
Yeah. I'm back at the elf's hideout because he stayed swimming, catching fish with his mouth.
Oh, I did not catch that. I thought he was more like when they were sitting there that he was coming up of the water, you know, like a sexy lady flipping her hair, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a fish.
It's a fish. And she's like, the water's freezing. What are you doing? You need to get up. Amanda even says that.
I'm hungry. I want breakfast.
Amanda even says that you need to get up before you freeze something off.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, like get the fuck up. We're done.
That one too just flew straight over my head when I read it. But yeah. You would freeze something up.
Yes. So they start thinking about, okay, what can we do next to play a trick on the humans? And they're like, oh, what about the itchy leaf? No, it's the wrong season.
Oh,
But-
shit. Like, I just said, Redlands is not here. While reading this, I was like, why can't Redlands just grow some itchy tree? Yeah, because Redlands is not
No.
here.
But then they come up with, what about the bare branches? Even better, split some in their kittling. In 3 breaths, the smoke will close their throats.
Is it the branches from the itchy leaf tree,
Yeah,
or is it a different thing?
No, they say like the
Okay.
bar branches of the itch leaf. So
Yeah. So then basically the smoke is like itching down the throat.
yeah, like an allergic reaction or something. And everybody's like, so bad that they couldn't breathe at all? It could kill them? And Ted answers like, not likely. And he's just like, okay. And I love...
He says not likely and thinks, but possible.
No. Scouter thinks that.
Oh, I thought that was Ted who thought it, like, after.
No, it says, but possible, Ted. Fine with me.
Yeah, fine with me. Yeah. But
So
Ted is a
Scouter
little.
like, I'm fine with them dying.
But Ted is like, I don't understand, Amber. Like, we don't kill humans, she said. We would have done so if we would stay at Howling Rock. Why should we not kill them now? Like, what's the difference?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, but like, if they would have stayed, they would have killed them to protect themselves. Like, it's kill or be killed.
Yeah.
Right now, they are not in that situation.
No.
If they kill, they attract more human.
Yeah, and if they kill now, they are murderers, not protecting themselves.
Exactly.
So he manages to sneak in some of the branches for them. And one of the boys lights the fire and full face full of smoke.
Yeah, he basically dies momentarily.
Yeah.
He's out. And Lehrigen is so mad. He's like, where did you get the branches from? It's like, from the other camp. I found a camp. It looks like someone was like there.
It was probably the elves' camp.
It's like, no, stupid. The elves don't never leave traces like this.
Yeah, elves would never do that. This is Rowb's men. They've been following us. This is their fault. They tried to kill us. Nobody kills my men.
And they're going after Rowb's men now, not the elves.
Because they think Rowb's men purposefully killed his man.
Let's be honest, it could be something Rowb would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't feel he's smart enough to do it.
It wasn't
like,
something Rowb did.
No, like he wouldn't have brain power to.
You even see Tate like put down sticks
there.
there.
Like we know it's the elves, but like, let's be honest, is he that smart to come up with that plan?
Run straight in and kill them with the sword.
Yeah, or like basically give them the wood himself. Like, here, take this.
Yeah.
Not like come up with a plan to leave it on their old
campground.
Yeah, no.
No. They wouldn't.
Lehrigen should be smart enough to understand that.
Yeah, I think it's just the hate and the fact that it was in an old campsite, so he doesn't think an elf would have done it.
Yeah, and it's probably because he told Rowb and the men to stay back.
Yeah.
Like,
he's so annoyed that they're actually there. They already didn't follow the rules, follow the orders.
Just mad.
Yeah. So for the next episode, we're going to talk about Wild Hunt number 20 and 21.
So until next time, go recognize a troll.